Morning sewing friends. So why the heck am I down here this morning? It's because I want to show you my latest make, and it's not my clothes. It's shoes! Indeed, I made espadrilles. Look at those amazing shoes. All right, now I want to talk a little bit about this because there's a couple things here that I want to show you on this shoe, so I'm going to take it off. There are, of course, several different kinds of espadrilles. These are one of them. Some espadrilles have the full side, and I'll be making those again. These ones have a strap made out of twill tape that you just tie around your ankle. And you can buy these jute soles from a company called Prym, P-R-Y-M. And it's pretty simple. As you can see, you're using a blanket stitch all the way around. It's got interfacing on both pieces, the lining and the canvas outside, and then the straps are, they're sewn inside there. So I want to show you this because I'm going to be making another pair, and I'm probably going to go down potentially a size or a half size in the shoe base. Now, last night when I put these on, I took a picture. My foot fit in here, and it was like almost, I don't want to say tight, but it was like pretty tight. And this morning, of course, your feet are not swollen in the morning, so they're actually pretty loose. So I'm going to actually be pinning and marking some modifications, most likely just making a smaller size of the actual shoe part. I'm still trying to decide on whether I need to go shorter in the actual sole part, which looks like this. Okay, so that's pretty easy. You can see I've already kind of walked in these already, so they got some gunk on them, but they're just a basic flat shoe. I mean, these aren't not going to be your walk 10 miles in a shoe kind of shoe because they are flat. There's no arch or anything really in this shoe at all. It's just a basic shoe. But I made shoes, you guys. I can't believe it. I've wanted espadrilles for forever. I just love the look. I love the style. It's very summer classic. Of course, these are, traditional Spanish, made in Spain. There used to be a company called Espadrilles, etc., and you could get them in all different colors, but I don't need that anymore, you guys, because I have my own. Now, of course, these also come in the ones with the full side and then all the way around the back. And I am definitely going to be making a pair of those too. I also have some more black ties, and I'm going to be making something with some fabrics. I will post links to some fabrics in the description from my local fabric store because they have some amazing canvases, which would be perfect for these shoes. This I bought from a company that is actually not selling them anymore. They had a whole kit, but they're not selling them. So I'm going to show you what was in that kit so you can go ahead and buy stuff on your own. So a couple things you're going to need besides pins, and I know, yes, you're looking at my legs, but you're looking at this espadrille. Just look at the espadrille. So you're going to need some big needles like this. You could even use one of those curvy ones that's like that if you wanted to. If you have one of those, a sewing kit with those big needles, right? So those big darning needles. And then you're going to also need some 100% cotton thread. I'm going to post the links to this as well so you can see this. So you're going to need some 100% cotton thread, and then thread wax, and pins and scissors, and that's basically it. And there are other tutorials and patterns out there for espadrilles online. I'll try to post a couple. Again, the company I bought this from is not in business anymore, or at least she's getting out of this business to go into something else. And so she doesn't have these kits available for sale anymore. But I used 3 different things that you're also going to need. You're going to need interfacing. You're going to need some sort of canvas for the outside. And then you're going to need some kind of lining for the inside. These are 2 different colors. So I'm going to make a full side pair probably of these espadrilles as well, just to kind of test them out. Maybe not in this outside fabric, but definitely using some of these lining fabrics. I might use this for a bag or something that's going to coordinate. But you're definitely going to need these items too. So that's pretty much it that came in the kit. And it is a really super, super simple sew. You're really just making a blanket stitch on the outside. So you sew the whole toe, turn it right side out, everything. You sew the whole toe and you sew the whole heel, and then you pin it all the way around here. And I've shown some pictures on my blog about this. You pin it all the way around here, and then all the way around here, and then you just do a blanket stitch. You go into the jute and then up and around and make this blanket stitch all the way around that you see on the outside. Now, I could also have made this where I came a little closer in, like more of a 1/4 inch instead of 1/8 of an inch, and that might have also made these a little smaller as well. And I might do that as well when I'm making them. But I think in general for my first pair, I think these are really good. And I have no doubt these are cotton and I haven't like gotten wet or anything, that if these got wet, like if I were outside and I don't know, it started raining or something, that they would no doubt shrink. But I don't want them to shrink too much because again, when I put them on last night, you know, after a whole day of my feet swelling in the heat, they of course were really perfect. They were like snug almost, and there was almost a line like where my foot was in there from the top of the shoe. So anyway, these are the espadrilles, and don't they look adorable with the skirt? The skirt is just like a regular old, you know, ready to wear button front skirt. There's a zillion patterns for this. Estuary is one of them. There's a couple of others too. I have a Hot Patterns one that's called the Carnaby Street skirt, which is the same thing. So it's just a basic button front skirt. But doesn't that look absolutely adorable with this ankle tie and everything? I just love these. These are the perfect, like, you know, hey, I'm going to be sitting out at a patio and a pair of linen pants kind of thing. So you just put these on like this, and then you take the ankle straps and you want to crisscross in front first. And you want these to be snug because they're going to loosen up as you wear them, right? So 2, and then back around for a 3rd time. And then what I'm going to do is just mark more or less what I think is a little bit big about the shoe. So I think I could just go down a size in the toe so that, you know, it's obviously size. So if I go down a size in the toe, and I'm thinking, you know, you can kind of see there's a lot of extra scoochy space right here. So I'm thinking I'm just going to pinch this out on the sewing pattern so it comes closer to my ankle. So I'm just going to pinch this out on both sides, and I'll just mark that right on the sewing pattern there. So there'll be a little pinch right out of there. I'll just mark that right on the sewing pattern, and then that way they'll fit me a little bit better in the heel, because I think no matter what, that heel's always going to do that on me. So I definitely want to fix that. And it's not a matter of tightening the ankle. The ankles are about as tight as I want them to be. It's just a matter of the fit in that foot. So hey, not bad. I made shoes. Yay!